Families plan to take legal action against the department if the matter is not resolved. Mahlatsi Paladin, SABC News, Botlokwa.
The Zimbabwe Electoral Commission must remain fair and transparent at all times as the country gears up to head to polls later this month. This is one of the issues that dominated discussions when the Human Sciences Research Council and the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation held a panel discussion in Pretoria. Academics and other experts took part in the dialogue.
Zimbabwe is at a crossroads as it prepares for the hotly contested elections. This was yet another engagement by academics and electoral experts to promote voter education and to call for the reforms to be expedited to allow for free, fair and peaceful elections.
Up to 80% of Zimbabweans believe that the country is going in the wrong direction, and this is both people in the rural areas and people who are in the urban areas. This is speaking to the main issues which were identified as unemployment was right up there, and the economy right up there. Those are key issues that people see as main challenges that the government is struggling with.
The 23rd August elections will take place with the neighboring country wanting to ensure that the polls run smoothly. But the pre-election phase has been marred by reports of intimidation and violence. Experts say the Zimbabwean Electoral Commission has a critical role to play.
The biggest expectation from everyone that is looking towards the 23rd of this month, August, for Zimbabwe's elections, is for the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to follow its timetable. Normally in the pre-election phase and during the election day processes as well as post-election processes, what normally helps is to make sure that an election management body like ZEC follows that timetable to make sure that everything, whether it's procuring of voter material, whether it's training of election officials, or whether it is releasing the outcome, everything goes according to plan. This will be our expectations. The other thing is to make sure that they are as transparent and as open as possible with all the stakeholders across the board.
Another contentious issue in Zimbabwe has to be the diaspora vote. All eligible voters must be home in order to exercise their democratic right.
I think the issue of diaspora vote is no longer supposed to be a debate. These are Zimbabwean citizens who have all the rights to vote. Unfortunately, as we speak now, there is no provision of people who are outside Zimbabweans to vote, besides the few postal votes from embassies here and there. Usually, the perception is the people who ran away from Zimbabwe either are political activists or human rights, they've suffered some human rights violations, or economic refugees who would be blaming the government of the situation that they find themselves in.
Experts further warn that any election that is preceded by death is compromised and have appealed for calm. Kylie Kumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.
The African Union says